Alright guys, today was an epic day for the algos, direction plus targets, giving us extended targets today. We got to do a full recap and show you exactly where the entry zone was and how we played to the downside. So if we're looking here, you can see June 17th at 9:35, so the signal is always given around this time. Elite edge algo target is to the downside. So here you have your entry 1 zone with the target down here. What we want is to get a pullback up here for a drop down. How do you know it's entry 1 zone? Well, we'll go in the trading view replay mode to show you exactly what it looks like, but normally it's these group of lines here, which would be the blue lines. So let's hop into trading view to show you. Alright, so hopping onto trading view replay mode. As I was saying before, entry 1 zone are the blue lines here. So I'll just put a box like this. And we'll write down entry 1. And then, if it goes against us and we need to grab more, then we'd grab here as our entry 2. Okay, so that would be our entry 2 here. All right, let's begin. Okay, so we had actually a fake wick candle. I checked other platforms and didn't see this candle happen, so disregard it. And so here you have your first touch in the entry 1 zone. Here you have a little break above it, so at this point you just hold your position. Now we're going down, getting near target, but today was a really choppy morning, so we went right back up. At this point you can just average down, and then we're going down, almost at the target, going right back up. Again, depending on your position and your average, you'd either just average down again, because the signal that we received today was actually a high accurate winning signal that has not as many losses to be really common. We have 50 rules, 50 different formulas, and today's formula's win rate was really high, so we know we can safely average down and kind of expect the target to hit for sure today. So here we go. Choppy. So now here's a thing. When you have this kind of consolidation in an entry zone, normally a break will come later in the day. This is something we call a Bart Simpson, because it's like the top of Bart Simpson's hair, and it's time to give him a haircut so we can drop down. And then boom, target is hit. So now we have secondary targets for after it hits, which would be down here, and then boom, we dropped down to the extended targets. So at that point you'd just be holding runners, trimming 80% of your position, going more down, and keep a trailing stop loss just in case if there's any kind of news or headlines from Trump. You want to just have a trailing stop loss and just ride the whole momentum down, but at this point you've already sold 80% of your position, so whatever's on your runners is technically freebies running through, just a little size to make sure you have collected most of the profit given today. So it's easy as that, guys. You have your entry zones, you have your targets, and you have the algo's hit rates with the high percentage chance of going to the target. So when you have that kind of confidence, knowing that the downside target's going to hit, you feel comfortable in your sizes, you feel comfortable in where you're adding when the blueprint is all shown. So yeah, guys, we'll keep this recap going more thoroughly, and hopefully we get some really crazy plays this week to show you guys some more of the algo. I'll see you guys in the next video.